Hello and welcome. This is Bethel Park News. My name is Brianna McCullough, and we are currently hosting from the Bethel Park Farmers Market, where we're interviewing some local vendors of the week and the Bethel Park Farmers Market Entertainment, Harry Funk.
Hi, I am Chelsea Perella reporting from Bethel Park Farmers Market with Chuck DiPiazza.
Yes.
How are you today?
I'm great. You? Pleasure to meet
I'm doing well. Nice to meet you as well.
you. Yes.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about your business. What's the name?
The name of the winery is La Vignetta Winery, and it's a family-owned business.
Nice.
My daughter and my son-in-law and I started this 13 years ago,
Wow.
actually right out of a little basement in Brookline.
Nice.
Yes.
And what made you want to participate with the Bethel Park Communities Farmers Market?
Well, we actually been doing this for 3 or 4 years now here, and we created like a family here. So we look forward every week to coming here and, seeing a lot of our friends.
And I see you have a lot of options over here.
Yes, we do have 24 different wines,
And what does it range from?
from dry to sweet and semi-sweet.
Nice. Can you
We have-
tell me a little bit about it? What do we got here?
Which one do you want to know about?
This one, it looks pretty nice.
This is our mango.
Oh,
What people
mango.
love about our wines, we use no artificial flavors and colors in our wines.
Nice.
And they're very low sulfites.
Looks very good.
Yes, that's actually the mango sweet, the peach berry is sweet, the Dolce Maria is sweet, and then the pear is sweet. We have an apple pie. We actually mastered it. Took us 8 years to perfect it. Yes, we used to sell you the Moscato and used to give you a recipe, believe it or not. And now we finally have it all in a bottle after 8 years.
Wow.
Fall and winter, we could barely keep that in stock.
Really?
Yes, we actually heat it up and serve it hot so people can take it home and heat it right out of the bottle now instead of making the recipe at home.
I actually have another question about that. Since I am new to your business, what would you prefer? If I was coming in to look for a certain type, what would you say?
It depends what you like. We make them all obviously as a team now, but I always ask the customer, do you like dry, sweet, or semi-sweet? Because everybody likes something different. That's why we have so many varieties.
And where are you located? Are you
We're actually-
located in this area?
No, we're actually in Sarver now.
Nice.
And my daughter has a tasting room right on 356, and she also owns an 18-acre farm, which our next step is to put a facility. That's a dream, to put a big facility in her farm.
And where's the farm located? I'm sorry.
Sarver, PA.
Sarver,
It's about an
PA?
hour from here. You get on 28 and you get off exit 17 on 356.
Nice. And when do you expect to have that up and running?
Well,
Is there a
it's been in the
timeline?
works for a few years. Everything's been okay. She just actually got her final permit, and so hopefully, it's good. It's a very expensive project, so it takes a lot of money, and hopefully as soon as we can.
And let's go back to you. How do you like working
I love
in this
I'm supposed to be
business?
retired. All my friends go, "Why you still work?" To me, it's not work. I love meeting different people, and that's what keeps me alive. I want to do this till I can't move
something
anymore.
you love.
Yes, this is not work for me. It's
It's
something
fun.
that you love. Yes.
And is there any social media platforms we can find you on or anything?
Yes,
of the sorts?
she online. She's all over Facebook, and we've been on TV. We won multiple awards. Last year we won more medals than any winery in PA.
Good
we
for
won
you.
we won a medal. That's unheard of for a winery to win 8 medals at the farm show in Harrisburg, which is one of the biggest in the United. Every winery in PA competes in that, and we took first, second, and third, plus additional silver and bronze.
You should be very proud of your
We're
business.
very proud as a team. We have a wonderful team right now, and we consider everybody a family.
Well, thank you so much for your time.
And thank you so much for having us.
Hello, we are here today with Deb of the Little Deb's Delights at the Bethel Park Farmers Market. She is a local business, and I'm going to be asking her a few questions concerning the business. So, Deb, hi, how are you today?
Good, thank
Good.
you.
Excited to be here?
I am. I love it here.
Good, good. So, how long have you been in business as Little Deb's Delights?
Little Debbie's Delight started in 2018 from my kitchen. And I started it because my youngest child is allergic to blue number 1, and it happens to be in everything, not just your food. It's also in a lot of bath products. So bath time was boring.
Right. And that's really hard to combat with in today's world, a lot of chemicals. So can you talk more about your homemade items, what kind of stands out to you, and how most of them are made?
Yeah, all of my products are vegan, which means there's no animal cruelty, no animal products whatsoever. I have everything from bath bombs, shower steamers, to body oils and eyeshadow. I use all natural ingredients. Hopefully you can pronounce them. Other than sometimes the micas, they get a little funky.
Right. And earlier we were talking about, before we came on, you have some jewelry over here. It's off to the side. You said that's also homemade as well.
Yes, I make handmade jewelry. I make little teeny tiny bottles, and I turn them into earrings, and I also make some diffuser necklaces to go with the essential oils that I sell.
It's amazing. That's a great idea, too. And so what is kind of your goal in the business? What do you want to achieve? Where do you want to see yourself in a few years? And how do you think you're doing here in Bethel Park?
Well, I love being here at the farmers market. I tell people this is my home. I'm here every week, and you can find me here. I don't have a storefront yet, so I like to tell people to just come here and see me. Hopefully, eventually, I don't know if I want a storefront. I would like to put my products in other people's stores so that I can just continue to make them and then have other people sell them.
Right. Good idea. And when we're not at the farmers market, how can we buy your items, your products? How can we get in touch with you?
I have a website, littledebbysdelights.com. I can also be found on Facebook and Instagram at Little Debbie's Delights.
Hi, how are you today, Harry?
I'm doing just fine. It rained a little bit. I usually bring the rain to these things, but it's stopped for now. Hope it stays that way.
You bring the rain to these things.
I've been playing at this market for 4 years, since right after the pandemic, and it seems like every time I come over here, the storm clouds gather above me.
I'm gonna sing you 100 verse in ragtime. I know this song, it ain't never gonna end. Gonna march you up and down along the county line, take you to the leader of a band.
So can you tell me a little bit about yourself and how you became involved with music at the farmers market?
Well, let's see. I'm a career journalist, 39 years into it, back when they were just newspapers and not the internet. I've worked in and around Bethel Park forever. Probably going back to the 90s, yeah.
Oh, my.
And I would stop by the farmer's market to take pictures, talk, and everything. And one thing led to another. They said, oh, we're looking at having some entertainment. I said,
You are the guy
I'd like
for
to
that.
play at farmer's markets. Been doing so at the one down in Washington since whatever. I play what I call old hippie music, which is kind of what you'd hear on WDVE back when I was a kid, and you still do. I just kind of make it up here as I go along, just whatever pops into my head. So it seems to work, or not.
And do you play anywhere else?
Oh, I kind
Other
of just
than here?
play for fun. I mean, there are real musicians who are real professionals.
You
who
are a
do
real
it because-
musician.
Well, there are musicians who are professional who do it, because they're able and everything. I just kind of do it for fun. And, if somebody wants to listen to me, hey, I'm more than willing to trot my stuff out here. See here. All right. Not too long ago, we lost another musical great, one of the guitarists for the Allman Brothers Band. His name was Richard Dickey Betts. He wrote this song, which went to number 2 on the charts back in 1973 when I was just a lad, but I enjoyed hearing it on the radio. I haven't played it in public before anywhere besides my basement. It's called Ramblin' Man.
Lord, I was born a rambling man, trying to make a living and doing the best I can. And when it's time for leaving, I hope you understand. I was
Yes.
So
Yes,
look
you
me
are.
up, say hi. I don't know. Throw me a shout out, whatever the kids do nowadays.
Invite you to a gig.
That would be cool. I also have a band. We don't do much besides play together, just a bunch of old fellas called the Notorious Flying Chipotle Brothers. So
That's a
if
long name.
I know. We should come up with something simple like tree.
Oh,
But we don't. But we do the same thing, and it's just for fun mainly. If I didn't have music, I may or may not go even more crazy than journalism has already made me.
You got to have the journalism side and then the fun music side, right?
Well, journalism sort of pays the bills.
Rambling Rose. Rambling Rose.
Thank you for tuning in this week to the Bethel Park News. Joining you from the Bethel Park Farmers Market. We will be back again next week to interview some more local vendors.